If WCW is where the big boys plays, then AEW is where the black folks wrestle. It's prime time and we're talking wrestling. Welcome to the monthly episodic show. This is the Nation of Conversation, and we are the excellence of non-execution. This is the place where we don't need to lie, cheat, or steal. This is the Three Amigos Show podcast.
Podcast.
What's good, y'all? How's everybody week?
Oh, my week was wonderful, full of fucking work. Just working in the heat.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's
but
been
I had a good
summering.
weekend though.
It's
My
been
weekend.
summering. The temperature, the humidity here and where we at in New York have been summering. Okay.
Right.
I just wanted to say that. We're gonna move a little bit forward. We know, of course, if this is your first time, welcome. Just like our guests, we'll get into who that is in a second. But if you're returning, welcome back. Speaking of first things first, as always, there's no shook hands in Brooklyn. If you don't know me, you will. I am the voice and the people's choice as always. I'm the brilliant, bright, but always willing to fight. I am Brandon
Yes, sir.
Thought. Now that one had a reverb. I heard it myself.
Yes. Yeah. Felt that in my chest.
To our second amigo, repping Flatbush to the fullest. He's the grand opening and the grand closing. He's Mr. High Profile himself. He is the Panamanian God. He is the Mesha. With his Cuban, I hope, cigar, right?
This is actually Dominican, but close
Okay, as
enough.
always. That's the
Nonetheless,
cheaper one. Go ahead.
this is Dominican. Get it.
But you ready to do this?
I'm here. I'm
All right.
I'm
Just check. I'm
excited.
just
It's
checking.
Sunday. It's
I'm just
Sunday.
checking.
We back at it like a crack addict, like we never left.
It's not an intro without that line. We might as well just add that in. We just might as well add that in. Last but not least, he is lyrical. He is miracle. He is spiritual. He is criminal. He is minimal. He is bare minimum. Aluminum bars. He's the host formerly known as Diesel Washington. He is Big Daddy Cool Sour Diesel.
Hey,
What's
hey,
good,
hey,
Sour
hey,
Diesel?
hey. I'm doing good. How y'all doing out there?
Amazing.
We
Ladies
well.
and gentlemen, welcome to me. I'm here.
As we can see, because the show is visual and it's live. And we want you to join the Nation of Conversation. If you don't already, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Join in the conversation. Remember, stay tuned to the show. You never know what kind of trivia we might throw out there. You never know what we might give away. You just never know what might happen. So stay tuned to the end of the show. But speaking of joining the conversation, we got a gym enthusiast here. He's a traveler, repping New Haven, Connecticut, correct?
Yes, sir.
And
203.
I'm gonna ask you about that New Haven, Connecticut. But he's
Mm.
repping New Haven, Connecticut. He is the Prince of Greatness. He is Mr. Sean Nye. Welcome to the Three Amigos show, Mr.
Thank
Sean
you,
Nye.
thank you, thank you.
You welcome, you welcome, you welcome. I mean, welcome to the show. How you doing? First off, a lot of times in these interviews, everybody just want to get into who you are and all that. How are you doing? I know you just finished having 2 matches this week, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that. How you doing?
I'm feeling awesome. Actually, I had 3 matches this week. I had one.
Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good, you good, you good. Monday I was out in Florida, and then I came back Wednesday. Friday I was out in Rhode Island, and yesterday I was out in New Haven. So, but I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great every
All
day
right, that's
here. You feel me?
that's good. Lucky to have you on the show. We happy you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. As you was just speaking about, you had a remarkable match. PWS Guts and Glory 25, it's their annual one. We did it this year. You took on the dazzling Donnie Stacks, right?
Yes,
What
sir.
was your game plan going into that match?
Well, I've fought Donnie before, and I actually beat him the first time that we came encounter with each other. But this time going in, I was pretty much had the same game plan. He's a tall dude, wanted to like I always anybody that's taller than me, bigger than me, I always want to use my speed against them, my agility against them. And this time around, he actually had a few answers to what I was putting out there. You feel me? And I don't know if y'all do y'all know the results of the match.
I know. I heard you didn't win.
So
Yeah, by the
uh,
sounds of it.
yeah, it was very. He pushed me over into the corner. My chest ate that buckle. He
Okay.
hit me with a schoolboy, and even though the referee didn't see, everybody, including myself, saw that his feet were on the very top rope. Very tall dude. Very
Okay.
got some leverage on me, and unfortunately, hit me for the 1, 2, 3. He caught me off guard, but I guess that was his game plan the whole time.
That side of the ring must have been slippery. That's what I always blame it on.
But it sounds like to me, you are the true winner because he had to cheat to beat you. You
Absolutely,
understand? So you're a tough
absolutely.
opponent for him. You know what I mean? That's the way I take it.
I don't
Yeah,
trust nobody by the name of Dazzling Donnie Stack. So I don't. I think that was some bad officiating or something. I might have to run that one back. But moving right along, you also had fresh off a match at the bash at the brewery. First of all, I want to know how it is to fight at a brewery. You took on Richard Holiday. How was that? And how was that match different from that other piece of trash match you had?
that match was awesome to say the least. It was definitely a match where I got put on a different level. I I I, I really had to bring my A game, and I was very very nervous going into it. I was very confident going into it. I was very excited. I had a lot of emotions going into it, but honestly, just being in that moment, I was just taking it all in. I've trained with Richard Holiday before for many years. He was there when I was just a fan going to Paradise Alley Professional Wrestling, and
Mm,
he's become one of my mentors. So I've been on the road with him before. Going into that match, like I said, I was taking it all in. Uh, we were outside. Like you asked how it feels to wrestle at a brewery. I wrestled at many of them, and this one being outside, it was like about going on 9:30. Uh, it was a good breeze outside.
okay.
Crowd was really energetic. A lot of kids in the crowd and everything, and it was just magic,
I
magic.
always wonder what the outside venues like that. Like, you gotta like not only fight off your opponent, but fight off mosquitoes. Like, what's that like?
Mosquitoes were not a problem, surprisingly.
Okay, okay. I'm just
Mosquitoes were not
checking.
a
I'm
problem.
I'm
I ain't
I'm,
gonna
I'm
lie.
always worried about
What
small
was the
details
problem?
like
You
that.
want to talk about the ring being slippery? Uh, I went up for a moonsault at one point, and the ropes were. I know it wasn't from my baby oil because I didn't go into that corner at all during that match. By this point, I was climbing up top, and my feet were about to slip from under me. But
Mm, the slippery ring. I told you.
yeah,
Everyone laughs at me when I say it, but the ring be slippery.
it's true. It's true. It's happened many times.
Okay, so speaking of being in the ring, you spoke a little bit about working with Richard Holiday. Who would you say you have the most in ring chemistry with that you've taken on?
The most in ring chemistry with? That's a
Yeah,
very good question. Because
thank you.
for the past what I want to 6 years I've been in the game now. I've been mainly in a tag team, so there's a lot of good chemistry that me and my partner have had with tag teams. And for the past year and a half, I've been doing more singles. So as far as tag teams go, I'd say the best chemistry that we've had was probably with. Hmm, 'cause there's many teams. There's
Who
not.
gave you your gravest challenge then? How about we go there?
I'd say our brothers, Kyle King and Dustin Waller, Miracle
Mm,
Generation. Every time
okay.
I think about that match, it's our very first match. Every time I think about our very first match, Wrestling Open, Summer Stunner, it's it's another one that's just magic. The energy was just different. The uh, the chemistry there was just everything was flowing. That's one of the times like you get like really locked in and like put in the zone. You know?
Okay. Okay. Is it that like their skills and agility match? Is that what make like the in ring chemistry really good? I have a question down the line that's about the
Yeah,
elements of
we
wrestling.
all know each other. We all like train with each other coming up. Like we started together, so it's like when we finally got that chance to for it to be the four of us going at it, it was just uh, different. It's different.
Okay. So you said you're from New Haven, Connecticut. That's where you were like born and raised.
Born and raised.
Okay, it's the home of the cotton gin. It's really like from what I know it to be known for,
Mm,
like Yale University, like science, biochemistry, technology,
mm,
quantum physics, and all of that.
mm.
What was it like growing up there, and how did you not fall into actually wanting to do that and getting into professional wrestling?
Growing up here, I grew up in. I didn't grow up in the whole sciencey Yale area, so you know, brother grew up in. I'm not gonna say I grew up in the streets, but I grew up. I definitely grew up around it. Uh, and my mom's, she kept me away from all that stuff. I actually didn't start playing sports till I was about 14 years old. So
Okay.
yeah, I did. I wasn't around hanging around people that were like doing a whole bunch of negative things. Um, but I got into wrestling instead of all that because my mom and my aunts, before I was even born, like my grandmother would bring them to wrestling events over at the New Haven Coliseum before it was tore
Okay.
down, and they were huge wrestling fans. And I always talk about this because that's literally how I got my start. Like I just my earliest memories are watching Stone Cold, The Rock, DX, Undertaker, Kane, the Hardys, all them dudes, Eddie Guerrero, all them dudes from like a baby.
Mm.
Um, and then I want to say when I was around sixth, seventh grade is when
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I want to like do this. I want to do this for real. Like I literally, what is it? I got like a whole thing of this is my Coliseum Professional Wrestling Championship, and I got like all my other belts and everything. This is like from
Okay.
when I was really young, but I remember wearing that in the mirror one day, and I was like, "This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna win this championship in WWE. Like that's my goal." Unfortunately, it's not there the way I would have liked it to be. We got a new iteration of it, but still beautiful nonetheless. Still gonna have that in my future. So, but yeah, I remember saying that to myself in the mirror and just taking off from there.
Okay, so whose style would you say you adopted? Like from you mentioned a lot Eddie Guerrero, Undertaker, Stone Cold, The Rock, especially with your goal wanting to be at WWE. Whose style would you say you have adopted into your repertoire of wrestling?
I honestly, I've studied a lot of guys, and I've taken from a lot of guys. Um, Growing up, my favorite wrestlers were like Triple H, Batista, the big dudes, because I thought I was gonna be like around like six something, and got stuck at like 5'6", 5'7", got to 5'8". I was like, I guess I'm staying here, so gotta.
I got stuck
Uh,
too, so I understand. Yeah, I get it.
but I so like one of the most famous little dude in wrestling, Rey Mysterio. Like I started looking at a lot of his stuff because I loved like the lucha libre and everything, flying around, like using the ropes and everything. And I'm very agile, and I never knew that until I actually stepped into a wrestling ring and started like trying all these different things. So
Mm,
like Rey Mysterio is one guy I take from. Um, Eddie Guerrero, of course, how he flies around, he's just lucha-esque, and then he's very technical at the same time.
mm,
Um, who else? Shelton Benjamin. He's very athletic, very explosive, very yeah, and then also he's black. I like to look at a lot of
okay.
black wrestlers and like see what they do, see what I could do, and take from them and make it my own type of thing. And everybody always say I look like Kofi Kingston or Booker T. I always get those, and like those are guys that I looked up to. Took from
Yeah,
them.
'cause
You said I don't.
I said no. I ain't say that. I'm saying all of the brown skinned guys with dreads look like Booker T and Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
That's where I was going with it. I ain't say you don't look like them.
Uh,
Uh, but speaking of that was a good segue. With what we saw with the Impact, what we'll be talking about a little bit later with Naomi cashing in her Money in the Bank, and
mm,
the weekend that Monet has had, and I guess Athena's having. Just overall with the black wrestlers, how important is representation to you? Being that those were people that you did look up to.
It's very important. That's why, like, whenever I come out, like, repping New Haven, Connecticut, like representing New Haven, Connecticut, not from representing, because like, uh, it's just art for me. New Haven, Connecticut, that's my home. For the
Okay.
black community, like, that's our home, that's our community, that's our culture. That's something that, in my opinion, shouldn't be. I mean, no culture should be like looked down upon. You should always be representing like what you're about and everything. Especially with us, like we got to stick together. Like of the years of all the. Can I cuss up here or no? This
Yeah.
Yeah, we
all right.
curse.
All the shit we've been through. Like you feel
Okay.
me? Like we gotta like keep each other's heads high, and then
Okay.
not a lot of us. I mean, going through honestly wrestling, I don't want to say there's a lot of people that have like something against black people or like there's a lot of racism. I don't ever want to say that, but from the outside looking in, a lot of people do view it that way. And
Okay.
then with a lot of scenarios, even on the inside, like some people have asked me, like, "Oh, is it because you're black? Like you didn't get certain opportunities or whatever the case may be?" And I never want to put it on that, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is over there. For me, I just keep my head high, represent my people, and do what I gotta do. You feel me? But representation is like literally everything. That's why, like, even with this, three black men coming together and doing podcasts and everything, putting other black men on, putting other cultures and everything on. Like, y'all doing y'all thing. We don't like as a collective, we're doing our thing, and we're adding stock and value to our culture. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, we definitely received that and humbly appreciate that. I kind of want to know, you have an affinity for like health and fitness. What made you embark on that journey? Like, of course, you wouldn't be in professional wrestling, but there's so many different body types and different things you can do in professional wrestling. What made you want to get more like into health and fitness?
Honestly, I was like a pretty chubby kid growing up, and when I got into wrestling, I started wrestling in the gym are like symbiotic for me. So
Mm,
without wrestling, I wouldn't have gotten in the gym and been going as hard as I do. And without the gym, like it, I wouldn't have been as I wouldn't have became as confident and focused as I am when I get in the ring.
mm,
So
mm.
um, I started getting in the gym and like really working on my body and everything like that for wrestling. And then eventually, like I want to say like probably 3 years in, I became a personal trainer at a gym.
Okay.
So I did that for about a year, and I was really learning different body types and different workouts and what helps this person, what helps that person, and like just learn that you need to really like listen to your body. A lot of people will tell you what you need to do or what they didn't, whatever the case may be, how they eat, how they move, how they train, but whatever's good for your body, whatever's comfortable for your body, whatever helps your body stay moving is what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that I learned very well because everyone's body is different. Everyone adapts differently to uh, whatever they put in their body or whatever they do with their body. And I just took that and uh, grew from there, honestly. And I just every day, like being in the gym, like I said, a lot of different workouts and everything, training styles. That's what I learned. And then when I left that is when the whole food aspect and everything came in. Uh,
Mm,
when I eat this, I'm bloated. When I eat this, I'm a little bit lighter the next day.
mm.
When I eat this, I feel this way. I feel sluggish. I feel more energetic, whatever the case may be. So like just staying on that journey and figuring out what's for me, you know?
Oh, I can empathize and sympathize with those remarks. I do remember you earlier, I think, saying like your goal was always to go to the WWE. How would you describe this stage of your career right now? Like if there was a song or a movie that best described it, you can take your time and think about it. Like how would you describe it?
One song that I always go back to, I like I have literally a whole playlist because I got this from football, just having like a whole playlist of like songs and to get you like amped up for like a game or a match or whatever the case may be. Um, And one song that I always listen to before my matches is called "Now or Never" by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, yeah. Hmm.
So like I really feel like that's,
Mm.
especially this year,
It-
has
it-
been like my thing. Like is now or never. Like now is the time for me to step up. Where like everybody has been seeing my growth. I come around and people are telling me like how my physique is changing, is getting better, how my in ring skills are getting better, and everything like that. And I see it as well. And a lot of people for years have seen like the potential of me being like singles star. And I feel like that's really like coming to fruition, especially after last night.
mm.
Mm.
Okay, so you as a professional wrestler, what would you say are the five elements
Mm.
of professional wrestling? You know how like hip hop has their elements. To you, what are the five elements of wrestling?
5 elements of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Actually being able to get in the ring and knowing how to wrestle is like one of the elements. Like, because a lot of people they got the bodies, they can talk on the mic, which is another element of it, being able to like talk on the mic, cut promos, and everything like that. But like once they step in the ring, it's like, what is this guy doing? And
Mm.
and it's like that's the whole entertainment aspect of what we do, like keeping the crowd engaged and wanting more from you. Because you can talk on the mic all day, once you get in the ring and you're not doing anything to keep people in their seats or get them standing up and invested in what you're doing, if they going to get a drink during your match, you feel me? If they going to take a smoke break during your match, there's something wrong there. So
Okay.
actually being able to get in the ring and wrestle, being able to cut promos well, knowing who you are and everything, how you look. So your physique and everything like that, your gear, your like you think of like people like Cody Rhodes, Jey
Mm.
Uso, having that aura to you, you know.
Mm.
So what I
One
say,
last
in
one.
ring, promo, uh, I say another element would probably be like your network. I feel like
Mm.
that's definitely another element,
Mm.
your network, because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. That'll take you very far.
Okay. Okay. So speaking of what you know or who you know, if you could wrestle any wrestler, past, present, or future, who is that dream opponent standing next to you? It's WrestleMania 40, 50, whatever. You made it to WWE, and it's a dream opponent standing across the ring from you. Who is that dream opponent?
Jesus, you hit me with a lot of good questions. Like, um, I would say AJ Styles.
Oh.
Mm.
AJ
Mm.
Styles. Because like going back to your question of like who I've like taken from, I want to say for the most part, I've really studied AJ Styles with how he's like athletic, uh, technical, and like he has these power moves that he could bust out at any moment on YouTube.
Mm. Mm.
Well, you better do that by next year because they said they
I
said
know, I know, I
yeah,
know, I know.
yeah.
That's why I'm gonna give you another one too. Jay Lethal. That's another one that
Okay.
You better also do that by next year too. Well, because uh, his dates is winding down as well.
The clock is ticking. Um,
Exactly.
any other questions? Anybody have any other questions they want to ask Sean Knight before we do the pin and perspectives and close it all up?
No, Sean ain't. I'm good. I'm good. What you got, D?
All
All
right,
right.
so we're gonna do what is called the pin and perspective. I'll read off two or three things, and you just let me know. It's like this or that game, which one you rocking with, just so we can get your pin and perspective on things. And I'm gonna start off a little light tonight with Crime Time or the Hurt Syndicate, since we're talking about representation. They're black
well,
tag teams.
Crime Time. That's too nostalgic for me. That's those are my guys.
Oh
Okay.
hell no! Come on now, Sean Knight. You just went down a few notches.
What you mean?
Girl, let me tell you something. They
This is
over
big.
Bobby. You're the boy that
That's
the
his pin and perspective.
hold on. Let me finish.
Go
Over
ahead.
Bobby. Over Shelton Benjamin. You gonna go with them?
And you
Listen,
can't forget MJF.
Yep.
And that's probably why he didn't pick it, because there ain't no goddamn representation of him.
Before MJF joined.
Listen,
Before
I didn't say the
MJF
Hurt
joined, that
Business.
shit
I
was
said the Hurt
trash.
Her
Syndicate.
syndicate. Listen, her syndicate. I enjoy what they're doing. They are representatives very well.
Hmm.
But Crime Time was one of them. Like I don't know. They just had like a different. It was very entertaining. It was just a different form of entertainment. You know, like I said, it's very nostalgic, and they're one of those teams that like
Only
deserve.
Vince McMahon found it entertaining. That's the problem.
What you mean? You didn't find it entertaining?
Hell no. Hell no.
It's from Brooklyn. You didn't
I
like
don't.
it?
They no with Southern accents. It didn't make any sense to me.
Come on now, Tom.
You know, it didn't. It didn't make any sense.
All
But
right,
rest in
I'm gonna
peace
go on to
to
the. We go. All right, this is his
rest,
pen perspective. I'm gonna go on
rest
to
in
the
peace
next one.
to I can't remember his name.
My
Chad
bad.
Gaspar.
Yeah, Chad Gaspar.
I'm gonna go on to the next one. Pusha T or Jim Jones?
What? Oh, I thought you said Booker T. I'm like, why would you say Booker T? I'm like, why would you say Booker T or Jim Jones? Like, what the fuck?
Jim Jones.
Oh, okay, sure.
Nah.
Wait, hold on.
His answers are setups.
Hold on. What are we choosing? Hold on. Jim Jones or Pusha T out of what? Out of what though? What is the
Who does
This
he
is who he
prefer?
prefers. This is his perspective.
musically?
This is who he prefers.
Musically? Wait. No.
That's for you to answer. I got you this
You
far.
prefer Jim Jones over Pusha T musically?
I've heard more. I've heard like an equal amount of both of them, but like Pusha T's not somebody I go and like. I mean, neither one of them are people that I go and like look for music from. But Pusha T is one of those guys I.
Well, also according to Jim Jones' numbers, no one else actually goes look for his music either. So
yeah. So, that one was just like I just tossed that in the air of like I don't have.
But when you were young, you more knew balling than grinding.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, that's understandable. All right, so the Bastard Pop or Evan Bourne, aka Matt Sydal?
Pop.
Okay, good. That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right.
That's a good one. If you say
Spider-Man
Matt
or the
Sydal,
Blue
I'll have to
Beetle?
take you off. You said what?
I said Spider-Man or the Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle.
What?
Blue Beetle is very underrated, but I'm gonna have to go with which Spider-Man? Peter Parker Spider-Man or Miles Morales Spider-Man? We was
Good
talking about
question.
representation.
Very millennial thing to ask. I'm gonna go with Peter Parker.
All right.
Now you're gonna have to add some which Peter Parker.
I was about that's gonna be the final. You already good one, D.
Nah, but Spider-Man. Been rocking with him since day one.
All right, so that's the next question. Peter Parker or Miles Morales?
I might have to go with Miles Morales for representation.
Okay. The Abyss or Kane?
Kane. Especially I can't think of the song now. Jesus.
What was that?
The flame returns, the
Slow
chemistry.
Chemical Kane. There we go.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Boston Red Sox or the Yankees.
I don't watch. That's baseball, right?
Yeah, it is baseball.
I do not watch baseball. I can't give you no perspective on that.
No, we understand.
No, I definitely understand
Because
that.
Connecticut
Penta
has.
or the Parker.
I was just going to say because Connecticut never had a team, so y'all got to cling on to whatever we got going on. That's all right. That's all right. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? Connecticut has goons, though. I'll say that. Connecticut has goons. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of goons.
Bridgeport, Waterbury, New Haven has goons.
Absolutely.
There's goons that live outside of Yale, man. Like, you know,
Yale
is goon central, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie.
And you know what? And I ain't gonna hold you. There might be goons in Greenwich as well. You know, we don't know. You know, Vince McMahon was a goon too when he lived in Greenwich.
Yeah, they always working somewhere. Trust me.
Hernandez was from.
Yes,
That's where all the goons
true
is.
indeed, true indeed. And Hartford, Connecticut is full of all the Jamaicans.
They are out there massive. Speaking of Yale or Howard University.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
Penta or La
representation.
Parta? That's what I originally asked.
You said what?
Penta or La Parta?
Penta or La Parca?
Yes.
Uh, if you asking me right now, Penta. If you're asking me any other time, La Parca. But like that's a tough one. Yeah,
Is
La
that
Parca.
only because both they make up the same way to always look surprised?
Say again?
Is that because they both do they makeup to always look surprised?
No.
Okay.
Just both their styles are just like very high energy, very in your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Parker was the man. I'm not going front.
The rock bottom or the diamond cutter?
Rock bottom, all day, every day.
What?
The Muns. Pokemon or
Wait,
Digimon?
he said, "What? You taking a diamond cutter over a rock bottom?"
No. I'm
Yeah.
just. I would have thought he would have said RKO
Oh,
or the Diamond Cutter. Why would you choose?
We
Why would
we
you?
asked that to another person, so I was just trying to switch it up.
Oh, but
I mean, I feel like
I'm not going front. I'm not going front. As a kid back then, I was doing the Diamond Cutter. Diamond Cutter was way hotter than doing the Rock Bottom. I'm not going to hold you.
Did you think the people's elbow was more exciting than the actual rock bottom? Like the setup was better than the finisher?
Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
okay. All right, let me get back to the game. My bad. Lash Legend or Queen Amanita?
I don't know who the queen one is. I'm not even gonna cap
Oh,
to you.
that's good. Okay, sure, fair.
So we take Lash Legend.
That's fine for me. Home fries or grits?
Blame Tony Khan for that. Why you don't know her?
Wait,
Home fries or grits? Grits.
Wait, what you put on your grits?
What
I
I
just
put on my
never go there.
grits? Salt, pepper. If I'm feeling good that day, a little cheese on there, and then I might.
okay, good.
I don't eat pork, so like it used to be regular bacon. Now it's turkey bacon. I'll sprinkle some of that in there. You feel me?
Okay.
You mix
Okay,
it
good.
all
As long as you
together
didn't
in
say
one.
Eggs in
as
there
long
too.
as you
You
didn't
feel
say
me?
sugar, because then I would have told you that's cream and wheat. That's not
That's
I've had it with the
Farina.
sugar too. I've had it with the sugar too,
no,
and
that no
I'm gonna do it with the
That's
sugar. So
Farina.
I'll
cream
take
and
it like
wheat.
that
That's
too. But
Farina.
Yeah.
I mean the OG way. You feel me?
I'm not
Who's
gonna front
OG way? That's the question.
a
Who's
little
OG?
hint of sugar is cool, but when they OD with the sugar, that's purely Farina. I
Now,
hate
yeah,
it.
I've had it with the sugar where like it's not even thick no more. It's straight runny. Like
Yeah. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I hate it.
Definitely cream of wheat then, if that's what's going. That's definitely cream of wheat. Mustafa Ali or Cedric Alexander?
Mm.
Damn, they got a match tonight.
Mustafa Ali.
Mm,
Mustafa Ali.
okay.
From his style to like what he represents and like how he like stays strong and like stands on what he does. Mustafa Ali. Yeah.
New Haven pizza or New York pizza?
New Haven
Oh,
pizza.
come on, please.
New Haven pizza.
Please, that even goes. That's not even a competition. Who the hell know about New Haven pizza? Let
Everybody
me
knows about New Haven pizza. Number
except
one
people
in
from
New York.
New
I
What
heard
Haven.
you
Connecticut.
mean?
I heard
What you
Connecticut got some
mean?
good pizza.
And I ain't even
Listen,
talking about the place.
that's because you was out there hanging with somebody in Connecticut. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No one puts Connecticut in the conversation of pizza. You know what I'm saying?
I heard
They
Connecticut got
If
do.
you
good
from New
pizza.
York,
It's
nobody
famous.
does.
They're
Nobody
known
put
for it.
no.
If you're from New
Ain't,
York, nobody does
ain't
because
happening. Ain't happening. Ain't nobody knowing no goddamn
no.
kid. Listen, you say New York, Chicago. That's it. Period.
Chicago.
Nobody's talking about no. They like, you know what?
He
Deep
said
dish. Yeah,
Chicago.
deep
What?
dish.
I had some great pizza from Connecticut. You know, they're very known for that. Nah, anybody know about that?
Listen, everywhere I go, I have that debate. And 9 times out of 10, if they're not from New York, they choose New Haven.
Who
Mm.
who you talking to? People from New Haven? That's who
No,
you been.
I talk to
That's
people
who
from
you up here
all
debating.
around. I talk to
You
people from
can't
all
debate,
around.
Sean. You can't debate people on your own block. That don't make sense.
I
You know
def-
what I'm saying?
Listen,
You
I'd
can't
have been
debate
around,
people on
brother.
your own
All
block,
over the
Sean.
Northeast. All over
Huh?
Northeast, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine, New York, New Jersey.
Well, look what you saying. At all places with don't have pizza. Nobody know. First of all, they ain't no black people in
Exactly.
here,
All
so
that,
that's not even a real
listen,
discussion. Second of all, is Rhode Island. Okay, Rhode Island. The only thing you talk about in Rhode Island is fucking lobsters. That's it. That's all you go to Rhode Island
These are
for,
colonial
is lobsters.
states you're talking of.
You
I'm
know.
trying to speak on them.
listen, man. They ain't got good pizza, so the only two places that they could go for some good pizza is really New Haven and New Haven. But, you know, we still see New
Let
Haven
me,
and
let
New
me ask you
York.
a question.
So,
I want to ask a question. Here's a fair question about the pizza. Here's a fair question.
all right.
In the grocery store, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, Sean. In the grocery store, can you go to the grocer's aisle and buy a New Haven pizza? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking.
Wait, what?
That's not what I'm saying.
Where the fuck can you go?
Hold your question,
hold
D.
on.
You on
See, if
YouTube.
you can,
Trader
listen,
Can
if
you
Joe's.
go
you do
to
that
the
in New
grocery
York, I'm
store?
not surprised. New York, y'all be on some stuff, man. New York,
Can you go to the grocery store?
New York, y'all probably
Yes
got a
or
whole.
no? And buy New Haven style pizza.
Where
Oh,
the fuck can you buy that in New York?
You
can
mean
go
like
in the
the
grocery store and
frozen
buy.
pizzas, or like they make it right in your face?
Frozen pizza. Can you go to the grocery store and buy New Haven style pizza?
No, because that's how authentic we are.
Exactly.
Wait,
So
wait,
you
no,
can
no,
buy
no, no, no,
You
no.
gotta
you
I
can
come
don't
to
buy
get
New
it. I
York
don't get it.
style.
for you right
You
there.
can buy Chicago style, and hell, nowadays you can buy Detroit style too. Those
Don't
are the
nobody
three.
worry about no
Oh,
Detroit
that's what you
pizza.
mean, like that.
I
Yeah,
don't know nothing about no Detroit pizza.
Where they sell New York style pizza?
they sell it in the grocery store. You could go. There's different. Del Giorno's make one, New York style.
So you go and buy frozen pizzas?
I do buy frozen pizza. I bought frozen pizza. Why not?
But how close is that frozen pizza to actually like going to New York and getting it?
I live in New
Oh,
York.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So
Well, why
like
would you choose to buy frozen
Domino's
pizza?
make the New York
Because
style pizza now too.
hold on.
Why
Domino's
would
can't make
wait?
New
I don't
Haven
get it.
style
Why
pizza
do?
though.
Why would you buy?
That's
Go buy?
this is the
Who
problem.
the
This is the
fuck?
problem.
Why do
Uptowns
people
always
buy
want to
frozen
talk at all
pizza?
at once.
I don't understand.
Hold on. Bronx number one and Bronx number two. Let me answer your questions. Reasonably. To
Wait,
answer
huh?
your question, Big Daddy Cool Sour Diesel. Number one, there's times when you buy a frozen pizza because you're not in the mood to always go order pizza, right? So you might have a frozen pizza in the freezer, so you can throw it into the oven. Okay.
Who the fuck just randomly just have frozen pizza and says, "Cause I don't want to go and buy a pie or what you call it."
the whole
So I'ma
fucking
just buy
America. Now
this
shut the
random
fuck
ass
up so you
frozen
get to
pizza.
Sean. Now, anyhow, so Sean,
That is
so
fucking
now what I'm
stupid.
saying is, so
You know how much
they
food
don't
costs
have,
out
so
here to just be
Domino's do
buying
have New York
randomly
style
frozen
pizza.
pizza?
They do. Domino's do have New York style pizza. But however, at the end
Rich,
of
I
the
tell
day,
you.
they ain't no New
Rich.
Haven style pizza except in New Haven.
But that's why I'm asking you. When you go and buy that frozen pizza, or you buy that New York style frozen pizza, that New York style Domino's pizza, how close and authentic is that to actually going to a pizza shop in New York and getting it?
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you and your big brother shut y'all down at this point. So the fact is that it's not it's not exactly the same thing. It's like it. Okay, that's all.
What Sean is trying to say to you.
Sean's trying to say bullshit. That's what
Where
Sean
can
trying
you
to say.
go?
Sean trying.
Where can you
Sean's
go?
all
No,
Sean's doing
stop
is
it. 'Cause I'm
showing
on
the
Sean's side.
ignorance
I'm
of
on
New
Sean's
Haven,
side with this one.
Connecticut, and you
We're
trying
riding
to
with
explain.
Sean.
Listen. All right,
And
all right.
guess what? We're riding
That's
into the
it.
night.
Period.
We're
We'll go
riding
to the
into
next
the
one
night.
Period.
I'm
after this.
riding
All I'm
into
gonna
the
say,
night with
all I'm
Period.
Sean
gonna
night.
say,
All you
Because
doing is
he's
sitting
right.
there showing
What he's
ignorance.
trying to
Because guess
ask
what?
you.
At the end of the day, no one gives a fuck about the pizza in New Haven, Connecticut, and no one ever talks about it. I'm
Well,
sorry.
now I do. I'm getting on the Metro North, and I'm going to get me some New Haven
Good
style
luck.
pizza.
Good luck.
listen.
You know
All
what?
I'm gonna say
There's
is
no way.
when
So I'm
when you
pretty
talk
sure
about
you can get the next one. That's
them pizzas, when you talk about them Domino's New York, them frozen pizza New
Exactly.
York, and then you talk about actual New
I'll
York.
take Domino's
Listen,
over New Haven.
I'm
there's
on
there's
I'll
Sean's
take
side
listen,
because
I'll
there's
take
Target, then
pizza,
there's Dollar
New
you're
Tree.
York
That's
comparing
what
style,
we're trying to
over
compare
New
corporation.
between
Haven.
You're
right now.
comparing corporational pizza to New Haven pizza, which I'm quite sure
Ain't
he's
nobody
talking
know about
about
no New
an
Haven pizza.
authentic
New Haven has no style.
restaurant.
New Haven has no fucking
He's talking
style.
about
What are you talking
an
about? New Haven
authentic
pizza's
pizza
New York
shop
pizza,
restaurant.
nigga.
and
Shut
you're
up.
talking
You don't know
about
what you're talking
pizza
about. You ain't even
corporation.
no fucking style.
Go buy your
That's the only
frozen
people
pizza. You're
he said
nasty.
the only people
You're
that gave him
nasty. You
a
know
thought
what? You're
process was
nasty.
from fucking
You're
Maine and
nasty.
Rhode Island.
I'll
That's
tell you
it.
that much.
Come on
You're
now.
disgusting. Buying
New
It's
York got
frozen
the
pizza.
wonderful.
best
This is
pizza.
amazing. So, for the listeners and those of you watching, you let us know in the comments which pizza you prefer. Is it going to be Chicago style, New York style, or New Haven style? Because based on Mash Out, nobody knows what the hell New Haven style pizza is. So we want to know which style pizza you guys prefer out there. So let us know in the comments and make sure when we do send you the video, don't comment to us on the video because it's hard to go back to it. Make sure you make a profile and comment on the video. We might have something special for you, depending
Any
on
New
which number
Haven
you are.
viewers, you log in and you tell us and you let us know about that New Haven style pizza. You let us know.
But to be quite honest and fair, the question originally was New York or Chicago style, and then I did my research and found out that New Haven style pizza is ranked number 2. So that's
Oh,
why.
Number two to what? Like,
Who's
you
number
said
one?
number
After New
two?
York, it's after New York, and
number two to
Chicago's
Del
number 3.
Giorno? Is that
I'm telling you, Chicago's
what is
number
it?
3,
What is
and
it?
Detroit's number 4. That's why when you named all the cities, I
Well,
was laughing.
well,
Since
Mashup,
when?
when you go get your frozen pizza, which one do you get? You get the 4 cheeses? Do you get the supreme, or do you get do
The
they
meat
sell the
lovers.
Hawaiian now?
So I'm not going to dignify your ignorance with a response. So
No,
I
I'm
can
really
just keep
asking.
going with the show. I don't have to do shit except stay black and die.
I'm
Okay,
really
so that's
asking.
it.
Do you
That's
buy
all
the
the
four
fuck I
cheese
have to do.
one?
You ain't my fucking boss. Random thoughts. What else you got on the docket? You
Oh,
know,
so you're not going to answer the
We
question
still
of
in,
which style of frozen pizza you eat.
motherfuck
You
your
probably
question.
still eat the school
Okay,
lunch
so
ones,
yeah,
the
we
little
gonna move
circular
on.
ones, the little
Ilios.
nasty steak
Like,
ones
listen,
with the stink
listen, like
pizza
the Maya
sauce.
song, we moving on. Okay.
Not the Maya song. Oh
Exactly.
shit.
That's not.
Okay,
First of all,
so moving right
that's not even
along.
fresh pizza sauce. It's not even fresh pizza sauce on the frozen pizza.
Random. We got a lot more show to get to. Please.
I know, I understand. So
Thank
we
you.
still independent perspective. So back to Sean Knight, the NWO or DX?
DX.
Okay. Leg day or push day in the gym?
Push day.
Okay, I agree. I hate leg day. Just for the record, I hate leg day. You like traveling? Tulum, Mexico, or Egypt?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Egypt.
Okay. Kevin Knight or Leon Slater?
Kevin Knight or Leon Slater. Both them names sound very familiar. I cannot put
You
face.
can't. Ooh, you don't know who they are. Okay.
I
Shit,
can't.
I
Mm.
thought they was the
No,
same
wait.
person.
That's a good one, D. That was a good one, D. Good one.
Leon Slater. I know the name for a fact. I just can't put a face to it right now.
Maybe we need to add pop-up pictures when we do this.
Well,
That way it'll
Leon
be
Slater,
facial
he's from
recognition.
TNA, and I'm about to say your name.
Kevin Knight.
Kevin Knight is from AEW.
Leon Slater. Just because
Okay.
I heard the name and a light bulb actually went off. So yeah.
Myron Reed or Leo Rush?
Ooh. Damn. I was about to say Myron until you said Leo. Leo.
Okay.
Leo.
Okay.
Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
Krispy Kreme. When it comes to a Boston cream, though, Dunkin' Donuts all day.
Okay, that was kind of picking both.
Ooh.
Alvarez or Crawford? That's boxing, just in case you're not familiar.
You said Alvarez or Crawford?
Yes.
Mm, Alvarez.
Hmm. Mortal Kombat or Tekken? That's the last one.
Mortal Kombat or Tekken? Damn. I literally because me and my girl just saw
Trailer.
the trailer for Mortal Kombat 2, and I didn't see the Mortal Kombat 1 from 2021. I seen the older ones, but we literally just finished watching that one.
I was
But
about to say you ain't missing nothing.
I grew up playing Tekken though.
So which one is it?
I'm gonna go Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna go
Okay.
Mortal Kombat.
We going with the legacy Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you ain't see the first one, you didn't miss too much. I
they
think the
ain't never.
second one.
They
Yeah.
ain't making another Tekken game. They always gonna keep making Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
True. That's
That's
true.
very true. So normally what we do have on this show is the the TKHMP award, which is the Kirk Henry Mr. Perfect award, right? Normally we nominate people and vote. We're not gonna do that. Since you're a guest at our house. Who is someone that you would nominate who you feel like don't necessarily get their flowers and you feel like they deserve to be a recipient of that award?
Sean Benjamin.
Okay.
Sean Benjamin.
Okay,
He's
that's
one
it.
of
I
the
think.
like I said, he's like the black wrestler like that's number one on my list.
Okay. Okay. Numero uno. That's a good number one,
You
by the
know
way.
what? I mirror the same sentiment.
Okay. He's number one on your list too, or just black wrestlers or wrestlers overall?
My list of black wrestlers overall
Okay.
and wrestler overall, Shelton Benjamin is like in my top. He's in my top 10. He's in
Okay.
my top 10.
Okay. And last but not least, Mr. Sean Knight. If it wasn't for blank, there would be no Sean Knight. Fill in the blank.
Hmm. If it wasn't for my mother, it would be no Sean Knight.
Okay. Okay.
Let's give it
Shout
up.
out to the mamas.
And it's not because she gave birth to me. Not it's because like she single mom raised me on her own. I have no brothers and sisters growing up, so she did that all on her own. Got me into programs and everything that I at the time may not have wanted to do, but then it grew on me and like I took a lot from it, and it turned me into that.
Oh, damn. That almost made me want to ask another question, but we got to get out of here. We got more show to go. Thanks so much for joining the show. Let the people know where they can follow you.
And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. Go on YouTube. Subscribe to me. Anywhere you got a platform or anywhere there is like social media, whatever the case may be, Sean Knight, boom, you can find me right there.
How they spell it for those that might be listening or not looking?
Sean is, and I spelled it the correct way, SHAWN. I just want to put that out there. And then Knight, KNYTE.
All right, if you haven't already seen this man in action, follow this brother so you can see when he's coming to a city near you, and maybe you can try out some of that New Haven style pizza. Our house is your house. The door's always open. Thank you so much, Mr. Sean Knight, for joining us. You're always welcome. Peace. With that being said, we still got so much to talk about, so little time. Max Out King, what you have on the docket for us to talk about?
All right. I grab my paper.
You have a paper.
I do. I just been crossing stuff off the list. I didn't know my friend was gonna go 40 minutes, but that's all right. So, we gonna move right along. Okay. So last week was wrestling weekend for the world, ladies and gentlemen. It was wrestling fucking weekend. So the first thing I want to talk about is AEW All In. Let me tell you something coming live from good old Dallas, Texas. Listen. I want to give a big shout out to Brandon Thoughts. All right, for last week predicting. Okay, but for when we didn't do a predictions, but we predicted that. Hey man, Adam Page.
Yo, man, so hyped for this shit. Like,
hey man, Adam Page is gonna win. All right, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So that, let me tell you something. Hey man, Adam Page put some work.
And he earned that. He didn't win.
He did, and I don't even like him.
He earned it.
And I don't even like that.
Tell the story. If you're going to tell a story, tell it right. He didn't just win. He earned it.
Fuck him. But yes, Big Daddy Cool Dollar Diesel. Yo, listen. Big Daddy Cool.
Listen. I'm familiar with the results and all the things. The thing that's bothering me is your fake ass hypeness for it. Like, you coming in here? You're coming in here hot for it. Like, you're so excited.
I was. My voice is cracking. That's how good it was.
I can tell because throughout the whole week, you just kept giving us so much feedback on the show. It was just
Yeah. I did.
you gave us
I
nothing.
call. I call. Let's doing it live, brother. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. All right, I sit there and I do it live. You know
Oh
what I
well,
mean?
hey,
I don't
well,
give.
well, well,
I don't
well,
give.
well
I don't do
according well
shit for
according to an
free. I
AEW
don't
match,
give.
that's what
I
they
don't
bring.
get
They bring all
previews.
of
I
those.
am the view. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Call
according
me
to an
Whoopi
AEW
Goldberg
match,
because I'm the
you
view.
have to bring the knife, the gun, the bomb,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
jet,
That's all we do, baby. So yeah. So
drones.
going back to going back to what I was saying. So congratulations to Brandon Thoughts again. You know, for predicting Hangman Adam Page. You know, he was the first person to say it. I went back, I did my research, rewatched the show, and actually, and I caught that. All right, so okay. Also, like you would say, Brandon Thoughts. Speaking about you again, Monet Tejada did not win the women's world championship against Tony Storm. Hell of a match, though. Any thoughts, fellas?
First of all, it was a great match. They wasn't fucking with Rhea and Io in no way, shape, or form. They weren't even too much touching, and this might be controversial. There wasn't too much touching, not for nothing, Jade and Naomi. But it was an interesting match. I also felt like the build up to this was kind of short lived. I felt like for both of these two superstars, they could have had more of a build up for a match like this. But I don't think this is the end of the story with these two, with Tony Storm and Monet Tejada, as I like to refer to. But that was my thoughts. Very good match, decent match. It was a good match. Women's wrestling, as we're gonna get to, was real crazy last week.
All right. Also pulling it out. Also this week we got uh Swerve Strickland with Will Ospreay. You know, and they defeated the Young Bucks, and allegedly, Swerve Strickland is now an EVP.
Mm.
That's what they said. He is now an EVP. So, any thoughts?
And they
I
must
like
be
the
handing
match.
them out like EBT, because wow,
That
what an
that was good. That
accomplishment.
was good. I like that. The way you
What,
added that. The way you did that.
what an accomplishment.
What a comment!
What a maneuver. What an accomplishment. Because wow. Wow. Well, congrats to the brother. I mean, let's talk about representation. Would that make him the first black EVP of
He would
AEW?
certainly be.
Okay, well, the first
Well,
black
Cody Rhodes.
EVP. Um, on in AEW. So congratulations to him. Also an outstanding match that he had at All In. I do definitely see this whole him and Will Ospreay they rivalry is going to be taken to another level, but we'll talk about that when the time comes.
Okay. All right. So, and we also had in also going on, we had the Hurt Syndicate. All right, defeated Jet Speed. Okay, Kevin Knight, Speed and Speedball Mike. You know, and against uh, Christian Cage and Nick Wayne. So, it was okay. It wasn't, this match was okay. Any thoughts? Anybody? Big Daddy Cool.
Oh, what on that? What match you were just talking about? The Nick Wayne and what you call it?
Yeah.
That match. Was that the match with the Hurts and the Kid?
Yeah.
Um, hey, shouts out to Hurts and the Kid retaining the titles.
Mm-hmm.
And the results of that match. Wow, great for AEW.
All
I
right.
mean, shout out to Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. They've been dominating it as they should have been.
They should have.
You know, the AEW tag team division for over 170 days. So
Damn, they've been in that long? No, for real, they have.
they have. But
No, for real, the 107
they
days.
have. They've
That's
been
like
there. They've been there for a while.
the fuck.
But they've been
Y'all
dominating the
moved on
tag team
quick.
division since debuting and being there. So I want to shout out them for winning. MVP is always gold, as I say. They have some good competitors in this match. I just feel like the what's the match that's I can't say the match that's going to take place at TNA Slammiversary, the tag team match. I'm more interested in that, but this was overall a decent match.
All right. Okay. That is it for AEW All In. Okay.
Is
We will.
it? I could have sworn it's ain't it more matches. What about what
But we don't
about
have that much time. I'm moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. We don't got that
what
much
about
time.
Adam Cole?
Moving on. Unfortunately, I'm going to get to. I was going to get to that outside of talking about it. See, look, world. Here's the thing, world. I wrote everything in. Okay, I know where I'm going. All right. So, moving
MJF
on.
won the ring again.
Huh? All right. I just before we move on, I do want to say, we wish a healthy recovery to Adam Cole. He
Yeah.
announced that unfortunately, he was not be able to continue because of what he's got going on health wise. I guess,
Uh-huh.
but that's what the man said.
I know. Something in my eyes. Allergies are really bad.
That's what the man said.
Yeah.
Also, one last note. Daniel Bryan returned.
Wow.
Daniel Bryan returned. Okay, he returned, and Daniel Bryan returned after his third retirement.
Dustin
So
Dustin Rhodes won a belt.
Dustin Rhodes did win a title.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um,
Right in his home state of Texas.
yeah.
But why did he? Oh, you already. Oh no.
Yeah. All right, good. So we're gonna move on to Saturday night's main event. Okay.
David's.
So,
Yeah. Oh.
all right.
Why you is?
Yes. Take away yourself. All right. So we're gonna get to Saturday night's main event. All right. Few things. First and foremost, let's get to. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins injured himself at
Yeah.
Saturday night's main event, and he'll be out for X amount of time. I don't know about that. I think it's
Oh
going to
my God. These allergies keep acting up every time we talk about an injury. But
be. I don't know because there seems to be a lot of people on the injured list at in WWE. They started to compete with AEW in regards to that. Okay. Okay. Now, before I get to everything about that show, I want to jump back. I want to jump forward to the end and talk about Goldberg for a second. Goldberg, is very upset
mm,
about his retirement.
mm,
Okay, he's extremely upset about his retirement match. He believes that wasn't enough promo build up. He believes that this was a rib against him. He
mm.
believes that if he was a WWE guy, that he would have gotten a better treatment. He is unfortunately uh, exercising the idea of possibly finishing his one last match in AEW.
Perfect. That seems like a match made in heaven.
Any thoughts, fellas?
That seems like since I said something, that seems like a match made in heaven. There's WCW guys that I feel like they immortalized within WWE. He feels disrespected. We know that Bret Hart was in the gorilla when this was happening. It's okay. It's fine. We've seen the pictures.
Is that
We've
really
seen.
true? Was that really
No,
true?
that's
I
not
don't.
true.
Oh, okay.
That's not true. Brett was at home watching. He showed his story. Brett was at home watching, but
Praying on his
that's the
downfall.
that's the underlying joke that Bret Hart had control over when he did his speech. But if Goldberg wants to go to AEW with their already growing list and hurt himself and hurt others while doing it, have at it. Why not?
What's interesting is uh like for him to think that I think it was fitting, for his career. I really and truly think it was fitting for his career that he actually went out that he went out in the way he did. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, he was
Because
rocky. I mean, this was his most rocky. You went out, you lost to the Russian. He's not Russian, but it's kind of the same story. Don't forget that Gage is going to get into professional wrestling soon. That's a way for you to have another type of one more match to get to wrestle with your son in 2 or 3 years. Do 1 or 2 moves and ride off into the sunset, sir. Your career wasn't as illustrious as you think it was for you to think that you should deserve what you think you deserve. Goldberg. Damn.
mm,
Sorry.
I don't think so either. And I feel like we're living in a time right now where all the legends and anything that they're doing, they're just finding a way to just go out with some sort of blame and not just taking accountability and just going out like
Not all
gracefully.
the legends, just Goldberg.
No, I ain't, I'm just talking about legends and everything that's going on, even in rap, legends, people that's supposed to be legends. That's what I'm talking. This is a segue into that, but whatever. Um, I feel like I agree with Goldberg. I think he should be pissed off as far as like um when he tried to give off his speech. I felt like that was disrespectful. And what they gave him from that, the excuse what they gave him from that, I think that was bullshit. But other than that, you went out fighting Gunther. You went out fighting a future Hall of Famer. I think you went out the right way. What you thought you was going to do? Win a championship? Do the people want to see that? No. And going over it, looking over it over the years, thinking about Goldberg's career. I mean, for me, the highlight of his career is when he beat Hogan for the title,
yeah,
and that was it. And then when he fought Brock Lesnar for the first time, and that was it.
That was bad. That was WrestleMania 20, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
when he
that was
came
bad.
through and speared The Rock, when he came to WWE, those are the three highlights of Goldberg's career.
And The Rock made that moment good, but
But
I mean,
you're not going to even conclude. I'm sorry, include his way up with his streak.
I mean, shouts out to him for
he was
going
fighting
out.
Scott Norton. Like,
Shouts
But
out to him for going out with that.
he
I
went
mean,
over 100 people.
yeah, the whole roster.
Yeah.
of WCW people,
What
like,
is what does that mean?
and you know what? That was. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. But at that time, you can tell that's like the new way. That's like WWE doing that shit with Ron Breaker. Like, hey, just run through people for 190 matches.
Mm.
Don't give a damn how good they are. That's just
Do you
that's
think that's
just,
lazy booking? Do you think Goldberg was lazy
yes,
booking as well as Braun Breaker? You don't think it was building an illustrious career? You think it was actually lazy booking?
yeah.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
after that, what else did you have? And then did he lose in WCW? Did he ever lose in WCW? When did his streak
I
end?
think he did lose to Hogan, right? He either lost to Hogan or Sting.
Wait. You do what? Goldberg?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
Goldberg.
lost to Kevin Nash.
Oh, Kevin Nash.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh! Look who defeated the streak of Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
Remember they tased him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo, WCW was just doing anything.
was that when
yeah.
Kevin Nash was doing the booking?
Yeah. Kevin Nash was booking at that time.
That's when Kevin Nash became the champion, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
All right. So overall, any thoughts on the match? I know that he did a hell of a. I think Goldberg. I was very surprised went as long as he did.
I was surprised at that too.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Um,
Gunter for me.
All right. Okay. So we're moving on to the next match. Okay. So LA Knight versus Seth Rollins. Obviously, we said that LA Knight. I'm sorry. Seth Rollins injured himself in this match. People that's on our it's currently on our show believes this might be a work and not a shoot. I think this was a pretty good match. You know, you know, any thoughts?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just bleeding. That's why I keep looking down. Oh, oh, I believe Seth Rollins is a motherfucking lie. That shit is a lie. It's a motherfucking lie. I don't went over the tapes a bunch of times. I done seen it. I'm quite sure the people done seen it. If you didn't, go and look at it yourself. It was the it was a move he did right before that. He did the tope splash, senton splash. He went on his knee and then he did that uh, dive-in Asai moonsault.
Mm-hmm.
He's good, people. He's good. This is WWE trying to fuck with us. They trying to fuck with our heads. I get it. I get it. They heard. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry to some of you viewers to let you in on this, but there's somebody over there that's watching us and they hearing everything that we're saying, and they just want to flip the script. That's what's really happening here. That's what's going on.
All right. Um,
That's what's happening. That's what's gotta happen. I know that's what's
I,
happening.
I disagree. I think you both might be wrong with this one. I think that this man is actually hurt. I think he did. I think he went and legitimately had surgery, and I think he's actually hurt with this.
Brother man, you think that if you want. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you how it's going
Go ahead.
down. The week before that, Braun Breaker grabs the mic and he done an unexpected promo, interjecting himself in something, and we're all looking like, what the fuck is going on here? Even gave Seth Rollins and Paul like, what the fuck going on here? And then what happened next? Braun said, Reed want to do his thing till talk on the mic. Oh, so we got something going here. It's an old switcheroo because we see that Braun Breaker's gonna be the one to break out of the group, right? And he's gonna go on his way. I feel like he's probably gonna damage Seth Rollins or something. This is just a creative way for Seth Rollins to step out of the picture and then somehow do another heist of the century part two. That's what's going on. If you think Seth Rollins is hurt again, you're sadly mistaken. We seen the footage, bro. His knee ain't buckled shit. I seen a knee buckle before. My knee buckling right the fuck now. Okay? And I know what a buckle is. He's good.
Goddamn belt buckle. The match itself, the LA Knight Seth Rollins match, I was actually impressed with both superstars in the match. You were shocked at Goldberg. I was shocked at LA Knight at Saturday Night Main Event. I guess it was who he was in the ring with, the type of match he was putting on. I don't know if it's because they've been putting him in the ring a little bit more. His in-ring paralysis gets just a little bit better to me. And I thought that match was pretty good. Too bad that the injury happened and he was able to complete the match, and that was good. Okay. It also builds up LA Knight. We went over, so it's help again, alluding to the theory of me thinking that LA Knight, you know what I mean, is their next face that they're keeping under, to push once Cody Rhodes turn fully healed. Go ahead.
Okay. I, that is both of your takes on it. I will move on.
You don't have
To,
a take on it?
I said it was a good match. Remember, I said that. I said to me when I started off. I said this was a good match.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, I know. Anyhow, United States Championship Soul Sikoa defeats Jimmy Uso.
Guess we can start calling you Leo Rush.
No, call me that guy because that's what I know. All I know what to be. But the fact is that
Or maybe I should start calling you Poppers because you're such in a rush.
You damn right. You damn right. You damn right. Because I will move right the fuck on the evolution. Okay? No, understand. I'm trying to. I will move right the fuck on. Okay.
Brandon, pick your head up.
I can't stop laughing. Okay. The United States title match. Let me say
Yes.
something. Let me say this. I can't stop laughing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Pardon my professionalism. It's summertime. We having a good time here. It's the Three Amigos show.
Yeah.
It's three guys chit chatting, having a good time, talking about the love of professional wrestling in our way. The United States title match, no doubt, we knew what was going to happen. I knew it was a build up for Solo Sikoa to take on Jacob Fatu eventually at SummerSlam. I
Yeah.
was not expecting the steel cage match. However, this was good. It helped build up. It did what Saturday Night Main Event supposed to do. Help build up to a bigger
The
story. I felt like
storylines, yeah.
all of it is being funneled through the 2 night SummerSlam, which we're on the road to. So decent match. Anything Solo. I just love Solo's work. I'm highly impressed with Solo's work, and I don't think WWE expected it.
I don't think so.
This
Either.
this match was three build-ups for me. Um, build up of the Fatu and Solo match that's next to come. This was also the build up of Jimmy Uso. You seeing that like since the separation between him and his brother, we kind of see like Jimmy was like drowning, trying to find his way, and I see that you if you put him in a championship match, he's going to put on a good match. He's going to give you one hell of a show. So I feel like that was a booking on Jimmy, and also the booking of Solo Sokoa. Um, since the breaking of Bloodline, we all was like, what's next for Solo? Is Fatu going to be the bigger talent than him? But he's showing you that with all that, he's still he's still somebody, and he still has a character to show, and it's developing right before our very own eyes. He's putting on good matches, he's putting on good promos, and his character work. I'm liking it all. I haven't not liking Solo Sokoa since the debuting of Solo Sokoa.
Thing.
All right. And I think with this match, I like I like that it led to the main event. I'm on not one of the main events, I should say. Solo versus Jacob Fatu. I think that was good. I think that was really good. All right.
Wow, what a wonderful take.
I think you know what I really feel like. I
I
feel
ain't gonna
like
say shit. I'm
I
not gonna
feel
say
like
shit. What I'm gonna fucking do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm just gonna fucking talk about. I'm gonna just introduce the matches and not say anything, okay? Because when I give a response, some asshole feels the need to sit here and say that, like, I need to
You
spend,
you said you said
I
you
need,
you
I
just
need
said
to
I
put
think
the
it was a good
audience to
match.
sleep
sound.
by spending 15 minutes explaining my thought process. No,
Yeah,
if it's a
yeah.
match
Because the
that's
people the
really
people want to
fast,
know your
it was
the people
then
want to
not,
know your
all I
thought
need to
process.
do is just sit there and say what I said. That's it.
The people want to know your thought process.
I gave it to them. I said it was a good match.
Oh wow, just good match. That is
You know what
so
I think
great.
about Jimmy Uso? I think instead of him being freaking Marty Jannetty, I think that he's proven that he's more Matt Hardy than he is Marty Jannetty, and that's what I do like about this storyline. What was the next main event on Saturday
Yeah,
Night
he
Main Event?
danced. He danced. Ain't no Stevie Ray.
Oh, I forgot to even say that, or Stevie Ray.
All right, and last but not least, of
And he's
course,
not
we
a
had.
Devon Dudley.
Devon's kind of good.
Well, Bubba became the world champion, not Devon Dudley. He was a TNA champion, but okay,
All right, last but certainly not least, uh,
whatever. You know what? I hate when you do that. So when you sneak in your, all right, it makes me. It's very dismissive.
well, no one gives a fuck, and I'm trying to get to.
And
I'm
that's
trying to
see,
get
that's
to.
this
Yeah,
that's
I'm trying to
that is
get to
the
the
that
end
is
of the
the
segment
abrupt.
so I can get to the next one. So I can
Okay.
get. Well, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
have
that's oh yeah,
three
that's
pay-per-views to cover in one show. I apologize.
well. I think we're a little late on that, but you want to cover the last one, the least one of your likes. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
So you don't like the Evolution pay per view?
I'm
I
trying to
mean
get to the
PLE.
last match
Oh,
Oh,
not
on
me.
okay.
the
We
Saturday
Oh,
night
we're talking to
main
the
event.
we're talking about the biggest hater of them all.
I'm trying to get to the last match on Saturday night's
I'm
main
sorry.
event.
Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you
Go
talking about
ahead.
the
Okay.
last match? I thought you were talking about the last PLE.
He's running through the card He's trying to get to the last match of
Okay.
Saturday night main event before going on to Evolution, right?
Okay.
Yes. Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Okay. That was the match I was getting to,
Mm.
which we saw Logan Paul, and we also saw Jelly Roll, be a part of this match. Has also led to them having a quasi match on Jimmy Fallon's show. When Jelly Roll was hosting. Any thoughts before?
I mean, shout out to the WWE doing what they doing and making sure that product placement is on the mark and on the money. Expanding beyond the brand, knowing that SummerSlam is coming to New York, and that having a promo out there, like WWE always do. I miss when they used to put the middle of the ring in the middle of Times Square. But shout out to what they did on there. I could use this Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre match without the butter roll or the jelly. Um, I'm okay. I think I kind of want smoked
Exactly.
salmon and cream cheese on this bagel. I can use this match and this rivalry. Two legit guys, two big guys who can put on a match and tell a story without the extra additives.
Thank you.
Match out reactions.
I think that match. I feel like it's a waste. I hate seeing matches like that. I hate seeing. I feel like it's a throwaway match to get a match to get some ticket sales. I would like. I would like to see just the talent, and I don't want to see celebrities in my wrestling matches. I will only like to see them if they take wrestling serious and they are athletic enough to be in the ring. I don't care for Jelly Roll. He can roll his ass back to his fucking country music and do that instead. Be right up in his fucking barn on his cow. Do what he do there. I don't want to see that in the fucking wrestling ring. I'm sorry. This is just wrestling to me. Just been fucking trash lately. I'm just holding on as much as of it that I can. I'm not impressed.
Would that be night one or night two of SummerSlam? Jelly roll, butter rolls.
I don't
Probably
know.
be
Maybe somebody attacks his ass and they have to fucking Randy have to choose another partner.
Oh,
Do that.
that'd be good booking. And then who's that?
A returning somebody. Hulk Hogan. Give a fuck.
Not in New
That's your
York.
favorite wrestler, Hulk Hogan.
Who's favorite wrestler?
Yours.
When was Hulk Hogan my favorite wrestler?
Oh, I thought he was.
You had to give receipts. When did I ever say that Hulk Hogan was my favorite wrestler?
You said that season 1, episode 4.
Is that's what? If I go back, put your money where your mouth is, okay? So it better fucking
Why are
be
you
there.
getting so angry? Calm down. Why
I
are you
didn't
so
get
angry?
angry. You made a
The
rap.
way you
You
looked into
said
the
I
camera, I
like a
seen devil.
racist. So I would
I
like
seen
to know
devil.
when did I actually say I like Hulk Hogan?
Hold on, give me a moment.
Yeah, take your time. Okay.
I thought overall the match was dope, but it didn't need the interruptions to close out your point. I remember where we was at.
Yes. All right. I thought the match was pretty good. But you're right. You both are right. I'm not big on Jelly Roll being a part of the match. I think sometimes celebrities make the match very gimmicky, and that's the only time I don't like. But kind of make us look a little funny because Logan Paul's technically a celebrity. But nonetheless,
But he has proven himself that he has the athleticism to actually be in the ring and put in the work.
Onto
Oh my God, is this Sage?
I'm out. You over here doing Obia? I don't understand.
you.
All right. I want to. I want to get. I want to get to. Uh, you know, the second WWE evolution.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get to it. The one you hate the most because you're a fucking hater.
Right.
hating on Evolution since Evolution Part 1, motherfucker.
Well,
Let's
first of
get
all, I
to
don't
that.
know if that's stage or a burrito, so I'm very confused about what's happening here.
It is a
Okay.
stage.
Okay. Anyhow, um, yes. So let's get to WWE Evolution 2. All
Mm-hmm.
right, which took place last Sunday. From
Well, it
Atlanta.
looked pretty crowded. It looked pretty crowded to me in there. What you think?
I don't know because it's proven that your eyesight is pretty bad. So
I don't know. It looked
I
sold
don't
out to
know.
me.
I don't know.
You was
Maybe
hating.
maybe maybe
You
you
was
should have turned
hating.
the lights on in your place because the up top was not filled.
You trying to come at my? You trying to come at my hair?
I did not do that. See,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't do
did.
that. I did.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did.
talking about
I see what
the
you did,
upper part of the
motherfucker.
fucking.
I
I'm
saw what
talking
you
about the
did.
upper part of
I
the
don't give a
arena.
fuck.
The
So
upper
what?
part of the arena. I
I'm keeping
wasn't. You did
the
that.
up top
You
wasn't
did that.
clear.
You
The
did
up
that.
top
I
wasn't
was
clear. You
talking
thought
about
you
the
was
upper
slick.
part of the
You
arena.
thought you was slick, huh?
I didn't double entendre
Bullshit.
you. I was
Yeah, you
talking about
did.
the upper part of the
Yeah, you
arena.
did.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
not only
No,
is
no,
he
no.
a DJ, but he's a rapper. Okay.
Listen, I didn't give no bars. Okay, I talked about the upper
You
part
know
of the
what? The one
arena.
thing
I
one thing
said
I hate.
there
I hate when
wasn't much
DJs want
up
to be
top. I'm
rappers.
talking about the arena. Okay.
He said, pulled up to the scene with the ceiling missing.
Okay. Anyhow, listen. I just want to get to the show. I really just want to get to the show. All right. All right. The first. Okay. So let me say this.
Gotta go to the emergency room. I keep bleeding. What? I popped a pimple. Shit.
Okay. All right.
On your
All
So
them
finger?
leg pimples be hurting. Hate them shits.
all right. So having said that, the first show. I mean, the first. I don't even know. I give up. I can't
The
even
first
talk.
match
I can't even
of
fucking talk.
Evolution Part
Yes.
2 that took place in
Yes.
Atlanta
The
last
first. Yes.
weekend.
From Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Man, Georgia.
I got our official gate numbers. All right.
Okay.
Which was 6,500.
Feed it. Like, who asked for the numbers, though?
I gave the gate because I gave the gate the week before.
No.
That's called journalism, motherfucker.
What?
I'm
Did you
continuing the
give that
story.
in?
I'm
Did you give
continuing
that in?
the
Did you
story.
give that in with
Okay, I
AEW?
gave you the ticket sales the week before, so I'm giving you the following week. I'm giving you what actually.
No, you motherfucker. You know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What you're doing. You're such a hater.
How am I a hater? I'm
You
doing a
trying to hate
follow
on
up.
you trying to
That's
hate on
called a
the
follow up.
evolution.
That's called
That
a
was
follow up.
why you
If
want
I
to follow
said
up
the
with
ticket
that?
sales were 4,800, I'm giving you the total gate so you understand
Oh, so
what
yeah, so
happened.
1,200 people more showed up.
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Well, if that arena was 6,000 people in it, well, goddamn it, my eyes is a lie because it looked way more than 6,000 people. So
That's why Richard Pryor said, "Don't believe your lying ass." Okay. Now,
he
nonetheless,
said ass. He didn't say eyes.
he said eyes.
Oh, sorry,
Why
you
would
said ass.
he said eyes?
Sorry, you said ass. That's all
He
I'm
said
saying.
eyes. He did not say ass. He said eyes. Your lying eyes.
It keeps sounding like you're saying ass.
I'm just moving on because this is a lot. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, so Becky Lynch defeated Bailey and Lila Valkyria.
Lyra.
I don't give
You
a
said
fuck.
Lila.
Who gives a fuck? I mean,
Oh, yeah, who gives a fuck, right? Why?
Yeah.
Because she's a
Yeah.
woman?
Yeah. Is it no? Because she sucks, and not because she's a woman.
I don't think she sucks. I think you know what? Let's get right into it. I think with this
Rivalry.
with this match and her back and forth involvement between Bailey and Becky, I believe this raised her up more. People are more interested in her now. Her matches are more interesting. I wouldn't say much about her promos, but her matches now is more interesting. For me, it is, and it looks like the crowd is going along with it. So for you to sit up here and you try to denounce this woman, this trailblazing of a talent,
I don't know about that.
it's beknownst to me.
What blazes did she trail?
She's the first women's intercontinental champion.
Doesn't mean shit.
Oh, oh wow. Just throwing away her accolades.
She's a former NXT Women's Champion. Right. Yeah, she did have the
Okay,
belt in NXT.
maybe.
And she also was one of the final contestants of last year's Queen of the Ring, going against
Yeah,
Nia
that means
Jax.
that she
Nia
lost.
Jax.
That means that she lost. That's all that means. She lost. Mhm.
Wow.
Well, here's what I'll say. Spice Girls had a song called When Two Becomes One. And to allude to what you're saying, I think it took two greats like Becky Lynch and Bailey, not just her
Mhm.
NXT run, to make Lyra Valkyria an inch bit
Relevant.
of interesting. So that's what I think the case is, that it took someone like Bailey and Becky Lynch to help Lyra Valkyria. I like that they're trying to
Okay.
push forward the,
The
you
word.
know,
Yes.
push her forward, make the bird
Camaraderie.
lady fly. Just a tad bit.
Yeah. Camaraderie. All right.
Sometimes I want to get away. I want to fly away.
That's Lenny Kravitz, right?
Yeah.
I love that song.
And you,
Actually,
you,
it's also
you see the
that's
bird
one,
fly
the
away.
Lenny Kravitz version is actually a remake too.
Who's the original?
I can't remember the guy's name. Oh yeah.
Because that is a good song.
It is a very good song.
I like the, what is that? Is that the
Steve Miller
guitar
Band.
solo?
That's what it was. Steve Miller Band.
Steve Miller Band. Shout out to Steve Miller Band and
Band.
Lenny
Steve
Kravitz.
Miller
Oh,
Band. Yeah. Steve.
Vant. Oh, VANT.
No, BAND. BAND. Steve Miller.
BAND. Oh, band. Oh, okay.
Yeah, band.
Steve Miller Band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He did I
Like
Love
the Steve
LA.
Miller Band.
So he's like, you know who I always equate Steve Miller to? Um oh god, what's that white guy that everybody that he's like he makes this funny music. It's not rock, it's not pop. Dave Matthews Band. He's like
Okay.
the original Dave Matthews Band.
Okay.
Well, Dave
Oh,
how
what's that song to your what's that song to your opinion about the match?
so yeah, like I was saying, so he's like the original Dave Matthews Band, right? And yeah, so that's who I equate Steve Miller to. Yes.
Okay, so what is your thoughts about the match? So
I gave my thoughts. I gave my thoughts earlier when I said I'm not going to give an opinion because you're not the fucking boss. So I will continue going through the matches, and when I choose to give an opinion, I will give an opinion. All right, your ears is fucking big enough, so that means you could have heard me when I said it the last time. And Brandon,
I just
you
thought
could
this was a
co-sign, and because you heard when I said it the last time, I said when
just
I
thought,
feel like giving an opinion, I'll give an opinion. All
I
right,
just thought
next.
this was a place where we just give our thoughts on wrestling, but okay.
Yeah, but we try
The
to
nation of
expand our thoughts.
conversation.
We try to expand our thoughts.
Well, it's bound, but
Actually, no, it's expand because
well,
expound is me
I would
explaining.
like for you to expound.
Going
Okay,
to let it
expound
slide.
is me
I
explaining
knew
what it
you
is.
weren't going to let it slide. Elmo, enough. Let's just move on.
Okay, so next on the card, JC Jane, you know,
Ooh.
defeats Jordan Grace.
You know what? I have a thing. I have a problem with that JC Jane girl.
What's your issue with JC Jane?
She's fucking ugly. She is hideous. She looks like the fucking. She looks like the lady from Off a Problem Child, like the stepmother. She looks.
Mm-hmm.
You remember her, the one that like kind
Mm-hmm.
of looked like a witch? I just hate her face. But otherwise than that, she's a great talent in the ring, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if she goes back to wearing that facial mask. You know, when someone broke her nose. I wish that she sticks to that. I wish that she will. So I hate
The female version of the grotesque Cody Rhodes.
yes, but just
Okay.
let that be her thing throughout. I really wish that she was a luchador. I would love for her to be a luchador. Mm. Mm-mm.
And that's Jordan Grace or JC Jane?
JC Jane,
Okay.
I love my baby Jordan Grace.
Okay. I'm just checking. I couldn't.
I love a little muscular ass.
I
A
mean, she was a
little,
big girl,
a
so
little
to wait
strong.
to get her
She
body
reminds me
to
of a
where it is
strong
now.
little. She reminds me of a strong little person. I like her.
I mean, that was such a poignant analysis when you started saying the woman's ugly. I mean, you just went, I mean, that was ESPN worthy. Uh, you know,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Here,
That
here's
was,
he,
because people
here's
attack
what he picked
me.
up for the
People
women.
attack me when I said about numbers, but someone's attacked the woman's beauty about when they started. Okay, so yes, that was
So
such a
here we go. This is
poignant
when he wants.
analysis.
This is when
You
he
know,
attacked. This is
I
when
think
he
I
sticks
think
up for the
people would have
girls.
preferred you do my method and not give an opinion if you didn't like it. I'm sorry. Random thoughts.
I thought the match was good,
Yeah.
and for NXT, originally I felt that NXT had other women who could have went in that spot, and then I understood that the whole reason was for a lot of people who was probably watching from Saturday Night Main Event to get their eyes on both JC Jane and Jordan Grace. So once I realized hindsight what the match meant more than what was actually happening, sometimes things aren't what they are; it's what they signify, and what it signified is what I like more about the actual match that took place. But overall, good spot for the good showing for the NXT women and good match. I just felt like Jordan Grace should have won so that she had that kind of moment at an event like Evolution.
I like the match. I think the match was very good for both women,
Boy,
regardless of the look.
please.
I think that
Bombas.
I think it was a good match. All right. Next on the card, we got the Judgment Day. Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez defeats uh, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Sol Ruka, Zaria, and the Kabuki Warriors for the women's WWE Tag Team Championship. I'm just gonna say this: I'm so fucking happy Charlotte Flair did not win. I was so happy. I was absolutely thrilled about this that Charlotte Flair did not win this match, and I was like, I want to say that I turned a big fan of Zol Ruka in this match. You know,
Oh,
uh,
welcome to that's our sister.
yes, I became a big fan of Zol Ruka into this match. All right, random thoughts.
I thought first of all, I thought this match was the match that really like woke up the pay per view and
It
put
sure
the
did.
put the nail. Well, they don't use nails in the ring anymore, but it is what woke it up. It added zest. It was the lime. It was the lemon. I think it also got Charlotte Flair over, right, because she was kind of straddling the fence when she got back. We didn't really care. The Tiffany Stratton thing wasn't really good. She was kind of coasting. But now this whole I'm not your friend, but friend with Alexa Bliss, somebody who can actually rumble with the Queen Bee. I think it's dope. I think also we got to see a lot from our sister Sol Ruka. I just love Sol Ruka, always have.
Mhm.
I guess always will. And I want to see the interaction, not fastly, but between her and Charlotte down the line. Good match though.
Right. Get it,
Oh,
D.
and my boo boo, I can't forget Roxanne Perez. Good showing to put the period on the story. Good storyline with the Judgment Day on Raw with what they got going on with Roxanne Perez. I'm done. Sorry.
It was a good match. I enjoyed the match, the pace of the match. Um, So Ruka, that's my girl. That's my sister. Um, Roxanne Perez, that Roxanne Perez, she's definitely the future. Definitely. Charlotte, she did her thing. I was, hmm, I don't know about Charlotte, but okay. And Kabuki Warriors, they was in the match. What the fuck? People like, come on now. I like to see Kyrie and Oscar back with each other. That was good. And I feel like the tag division for the women, I feel like it's in a good place. You see that they actually have some competition, they have some competitors. So I want to see what happens along the lines coming up in the future for them.
I don't think Oscar's
You
the
know
same
what?
since he come back.
Hold on, Mash out. I seen that, and I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I took too long for you,
I
motherfucker.
didn't say anything. I didn't
Yeah,
say a
you
word.
did. I
I
seen you.
didn't
You
say a
dropped your
word.
pen.
I did
You
not
dropped
say
your
a
pen and
word.
you looked me in the
I
eyes.
didn't say
I seen
anything.
you.
I
I
didn't
seen
say
you.
anything.
Disrespectful. I
Listen,
seen
I
you,
told you see what I'm
motherfucker.
doing here, right? I'm taking notes. Okay, that's what
What?
I'm
Oh, this
doing.
motherfucker is going a little too longer than I thought. That's what you wrote?
No, I said this guy's a dickhead. That's what I put on the
Oh,
paper.
okay.
Okay, yes. All right.
I got
Anyway,
my sign too. Who booked this crap?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fight. Listen. I'm fighting for y'all. If
Oh,
y'all
okay.
listen, y'all won't believe what goes down behind
in the
scenes.
scenes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Well, it don't even make sense. First of all, don't fucking do that because this is us, only us three. There ain't no other fucking team here. So, so I'm not co-signing that line. I ain't co-signing
Y'all
that.
don't know. Y'all don't know what happens behind the scenes, people.
They
I'm
seeing it
fighting.
right now. They
Listen,
seeing it.
like I
They
said, like I
listen.
said, boo foo,
This. They seeing the behind the scenes right
boo
now.
foo. This is boo foo.
All right.
This by
Next,
us for you.
Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus, and Tiffany Stratton beats Trish Stratosphere.
I ain't gonna live without this bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I will definitely agree. I could live without this match.
Like once again, it goes because of the bookend. It was too many bookends that weekend of the show. There was too many bookings that weekend of the show, and had they properly booked the show when it would have, we could have had bookings months in advance. This Some of the matches just felt like, okay, let's just do this and put this. Like Tiffany and Trish didn't make no sense to me, but whatever.
I think
Random.
more. I feel like the story they wanted to tell was they wanted us to believe that
She was the future.
she had to go, yeah, that, she's a future. She has to go through her past to get to her one future. And second, oh, is it going, once she gets through this and goes to Jade, the whole Naomi cashing in with the Jade and Tiffany Stratton. But as you know, when we get to what we get to, I think that kind of like put the fire out on that. Match was okay. It was decent. To me, I'm thinking Trish Stratus is working better when she was older than when she was younger. I don't know if it's
Mm.
me. I don't know if y'all see it, but to me, she's way better in the ring older than she was back then because she was trash Stratus to me. But
So I'm
shouts out to her. Hall of Famer.
This
so I'm gonna say that I think this match I could have done without it. I really didn't enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I got up and went to the bathroom during the match. Next,
well, hold on. This Tiffany Stratton, it's really not working for me.
I been said that.
And I don't know. I don't know if I need a reset or they just need to reset her. It's just really not doing it. It's just not. I'm sorry.
all right, I guess it's no longer Tiffy time. Next, Jade Cargill versus Naomi.
Huh.
This match to me, well, first of all, also to me woke it up. I wasn't expecting much because, I was like, Naomi's gonna have to carry the match, which we did see. She was calling a lot of the moves. I don't know if you guys saw that. Um, This almost reminded me of that WrestleMania when Seth Rollins took on Randy Orton and then, took that brutal RKO from in the sky and then went on to do what he did later on during the Heist of the Century. So this match kind of mirrored that to me. Like, Naomi going through hard adversity, been running from Jade, fighting with Jade, feuding with Jade. Um, I didn't like the finish. It was like the thing through the table. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like the finish. Other than that, good job, Naomi and Jade.
I think Jay need to change that move for me. I don't like it.
The Jade it got
Yeah, it needs to get turned into something else because depending on who she's in that ring with and she goes for that maneuver, sometimes the people don't be all the way up in the air. They be halfway there, and it's just I don't get it.
I think she
Um,
should do the torture rack.
I think so. I think so.
that should be her shit.
She the move her move. If you guys have been listening, like you've been listening, and you want to know what it is to do with Jade, this is what you do. You book her like the narcissist Lex Luger. Okay, you make her do only power moves. Jade Cargill is the new
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
And this
Okay.
match,
Wait, when did we add signs to this?
Okay. Let me
and I don't
explain.
know, I don't know where they're going with that angle either. It's like you brought Bianca Belair into to be the special guest referee, and it's just like the match didn't give
Jade,
anything. Like it didn't
Jade
give no
Cargill
drama.
got her ass whooped the entire match, and then did one move and won. That
That
was
is
it.
what happened.
That was it. And I'm gonna give you a little secret that happened the last time they fought. Okay, literally, she got her ass handed to her. She took that the commentator's table like a champion,
Mm-hmm.
like a champ. She went all through that. Then one move, and she actually then ended up beating Naomi. So I said when I watched it, I said Jade Cargill is the new Ric Flair. Y'all remember Ric Flair would get his ass handed to him from pillar to post, from bell to
Mm-hmm.
bell, and then after win by a roll up or whatever and get the fuck out of Dodge. That's exactly what happened with Jade Cargill. Okay? That's exactly what happened. And I think they're doing that to protect her wrestling skill.
I would book her like Lex Luger. I swear. The
I would book her
narcissist.
like Luke. You know who I would also book her like? Because I was talking to my homeboy. I'm glad we talked about that. I was talking to my homeboy the other day about who could train Jade Cargill, right? And I said that I love that Jade Cargill trained with Triple H. She also trained with Daniel Bryan, but not Triple H, excuse me, with Shawn Michaels. But unfortunately, that's not her wrestling style. She
Right.
needs to start training with either Mark Henry or the Undertaker. That people that could give even Kane if he was doing training. People that are bigger size people and able to still be agile and make it look good with what they do. That's what I believe she should have trained with, in terms of her wrestling skill. Okay. So last but certainly not no, not last, excuse me. So there was the 20 woman Evolution Battle Royal for the World Championship match at Clash in Paris. Okay. We don't need to go through everybody that was in the match. I mean, obviously there was a lot of people that were in the match, but the winner of that did become, was Stephanie Vacure or Vacure, by eliminating Lash Legend, which was really, really a tough feat within herself. So I want to give her a shout out for that. But any thoughts on this or no?
I mean, I thought my Boo Boo Last Legend should have won, but I knew that Stephanie Vacquier was gonna go over. The move is over. This push they have behind her is definitely insane. I definitely love her intro. She's putting a lot of work in the underground, and it's time for her to shine. They're going international again, so what else than to have someone who's international as well to headline one of the women world title matches at What is it, Paris?
Clash
Clash
in
in Paris.
Paris.
Clash in Paris, yeah. Clash of Champions. Yep, you got it.
Shout out to the opportunities it gave to all the women the women talent, especially the ones that are not seen on a weekly basis on TV. So I feel like that was a good spot for them. Um, I was a little sitting here. I was a little down by the result of the winner of the match because the booking of that. I'm like, damn, I don't like how that's gonna look. So you gonna try and tell me you want to take the belt off her already? Damn it, I don't want that. But then the man of me to see that match, to see two of those shakers in the ring, I'm
Like
pleased.
salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, I want to see those bonbons in the ring. Yes, yes. Oh, yes, I will.
But what if she's taking on Tiffany Stratton? We see Naomi's kind of have the world title over at Raw. What if she's taking on Tiffany
Whoa,
Stratton?
see, I was leaving it in suspense. You're gonna give
Oh,
out the names,
oh.
but I don't know. It look. I just assumed that it would be her because on the show that she's on, and the way they promoted was like, oh, if you win from this show, you face the winner of that show. They didn't really promote it as like any type of championship match from shows.
All right. All right. So we got to the main event. Naomi. I'm sorry. I'm bugging. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley for the women's championship, world women's championship
Fucking,
match. Also,
fucking, fucking.
so
Fuck.
what ends up? You okay? All right? No.
It's a 5-star match.
Oh, okay. Any thoughts? You said it was. I enjoyed this match. It was a hell of a match.
This almost remind me. I know people don't like his name being said. This almost remind me of Kurt Angle and like Chris Benoit. Two people who are like very athletic. They have good in ring skills. Who's really like doing it. You understand? Like they was doing it. Io Sky was Io Sky. Rhea Ripley was Rhea Bloody Ripley. She was mommy. It was all of the things. It really shows the evolution of these two women in the ring, two future clearly Hall of Famers. All the company got to really do is put the jet pack on both of these ladies, especially with them doing international things. They both have the appeal, and that match was just amazing. I didn't see like no mess ups, and then of course we saw with the cashing and the end and how everything ended up. Just overall dope, which put like a period to the end of a sentence for me for a wrestling week.
All right. Okay, and that's it, folks. That is it. As painful as it was, ladies and gentlemen, we got through it.
Not painful.
Okay, we got through it. Covered 3 pay-per-views. We are out of here. You want to close it out, beat, because we're hitting the 2-hour mark.
I know. I definitely know.
Yeah, we got to hurry up and let them get out of here because they're in a rush.
We do, because they have to fall asleep. They want to get their proper sleep, so they will sleep through your analysis. We want to make sure they get to bed at the right time. They kept
the Leo rush to get there.
They will sleep through your 15-minute analysis. Yes, but go ahead. I'm sorry, but
yeah, well, my analysis is good and entertaining. So
the verdict is out on that. Yeah,
as it is, and as well, fellas, like a goose down duvet on a cold winter night, we got it covered. Don't forget to tune into the after show, the breakdown, right here on this same channel. We are DATHREE Amigos on Instagram and the Three Amigos Podcast 1 at gmail.com. That is the Mash Out King. That is Big Daddy Cool Sour Diesel. I am Brandon Thoughts, and we are the Three Amigos. Adios, amigos.
Thank you for joining WQTZWV Radio. Whatever show Frazier was on. That's you, man. It's your Frazier.
I didn't end it because I want him to get his shit in because he's used to that. I wanted to get his shit in, so I didn't hit the end live button. I
know you did. I can still see it recorded.
No, I didn't do it. I said keep going. God,
no, end it. You wanted to go. We're leaving.
No, bitch. You go ahead, do your end it.
We're done. That's all, folks. Good fucking bye.
Adios, amigos. Again.
See you next time.